So yes, my name is Demetrius Lampkins, and I know you're wondering what this video is for, but pretty much wanted to create, or not create, I guess, vlog, you would say. But recently, I received an opportunity that I've been waiting for since I've been living in Dallas, Texas. And pretty much that opportunity is that I am an insurance agent for Comparion Agency. And so pretty much starting from the beginning, and I wanted to pretty much capture the process of me getting licensed, to me taking the exam. You know, I pretty much want to document everything. So showing you guys what I'm doing, you know, to pass the exam and become licensed. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can see, so yeah, I have, you know, index cards that I've started pretty much to go through all the terms and all the information to help me. So I'm using flashcards to help me with that. Also using Quizlet, you know, electronic flashcards through an app. So utilizing that platform as well to study. And yeah, I'm really excited about this new journey, and I believe it's going to work out for me. It's going to be great. I feel very, very pleased to be in Dallas and achieving my goals. So yeah. So I guess we're going to start. You're going to see me right there, how I do things. Pretty much, so how I write my flashcards is that I put the chapter name, I put the chapter number, the chapter name, and the context of that chapter. So pretty much whatever that section is in that chapter, I also name that as well to help me. And then I put the name from that. So this particular one is Commissioner of Insurance. And then I write down those points, which for this one is appointed by the governor to be the Department of Insurance Chief Executive and Administrative Officer. The Commissioner of Insurance and Insurer, the District Attorney, and legal entities such as the local police or FBI can investigate and request information about fraudulent claims. The insured cannot request information about fraudulent claims. So that's some good information right there. But that's pretty much the Commissioner of Insurance, as you can see. And that's pretty much how I create my flashcards. And so, yeah, join me on this journey. So I'm pretty much going to document everything. So this is the very first video. So the best of luck to me in my future, and the best of luck to anybody else who's looking to chase their dreams, whatever that may be. You know, you document your process, and you can look back on it years from now. For me, years from now. For you, years from the time that you started, and just be impressed with the progress. You can be able to, you know, pretty much judge yourself. Well, not necessarily judge yourself, but just look at your progress that you made, and it makes the journey a little bit more easier, because then you can then see the value that you're bringing. So anyway, let's get to it. So as you can see, I take content from here and create these flashcards right here. And I kind of do it in a unique way where I put the chapter name and that section. So right now I'm on the Commissioner of Insurance, and I'm pretty much making a flashcard for all this information that's here. So, and I like to use 2 different colors, pretty much identify all the information that's important and go from there. As you can see, like on this one, example, so I have that in red. So, yeah. Yeah. And let's go.
It's halftime in Green Bay with the score: the Packers 17 and the Lions 3. Back with the start of the second half after this message and a word from your local station.
It's time for 60 Minutes. This season begins September 28th.
At Kroger, we never compromise. You get high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices of over 1,000 items. With quality and savings that add up, Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
There's no one key to the game day victory. You need strength, power, agility, and a team. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. Toyota Tundra, built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for $249 a month for 36 months, offering September 30th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome, Cowboys fans, to the world of Windstar. This is your home turf, your sanctuary. It's going back to back. The biggest stage, the brightest lights, the Hail Mary, or in other words,
At Kroger, we never compromise. You get high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices of over 1,000 items. With quality and savings that add up, Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger, fresh for everyone. There is something that all of these devices that we need Tuesday night at 10.
NFL Kickoff Weekend is presented by NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch every game, every Sunday, all in one place.
Have a game day snack in the oven? Just tell Siri. Set a timer for 15 minutes.
Welcome back to the NFL Kickoff presented by YouTube TV. Well, the explosive team in that first half was definitely Green Bay. After all that prolific scoring a year ago by the Lions, Jeff Hafley, the D coordinator for the Packers, they have found a way to slow them down.
Division opponents always tough. They have your tendencies, everything else. But the biggest thing I've really seen so far is that this Packers offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage. They have not got enough pressure. And if you're going to play man and you give them time, it's going to be a long day. They got to adjust.
There's the run back out to about the 33-yard line with Sailors, and Tracy had a chance a moment ago to catch up with Coach LaFleur.
Coach, just 11 snaps for Mike in that first half, but not getting rid of the pressure that led to the interception. How would you describe what you've seen from him so far?
Yeah, I think he's been really impactful. There's been a couple others where he's been in the backfield as well.
How about your offense and the way they started this game?
Yeah, I think these guys came in with great focus, great energy, and we're out there executing right now. But it is a long game, and we got to do it in the second half.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Well, what's simplifying it is the Lions had the ball 17 minutes over their last two drives. Scored 3 points as they start out with a little pass to Gibbs. Now here's Gibbs, who had almost 2,000 scrimmage yards, Tony, last year. He had 31 in the first half.
Yeah, it didn't quite look like 2,000 on the base score, but I will say that's the Lions right there. And I think they need to get back to the play-action game on first down. Look deep, vision on the quarterback, high-low people in these zones. And get the ball down the field a little bit, stack people out there, but just choose. Just too easy right now for the Packers to keep it in front of them.
Here's Pop stepping up in the pocket and finding his tight end. And LaPorta runs through one Packer for McKinney. Is able to close him down 33 yards on the pass play. Tony, you said you wanted this play action. You got it.
Exactly. This is how you're going to get them. You got to have a two-way go, and they just didn't utilize that. I mean, they were amazing at it last year. You know, this is a great throw by Goff in a phone booth, I call it, where everyone's around you. It's chaotic, and trusting your
so far in this one, but he did have the 20 touchdowns that led the league and set a franchise record last year.
Yeah, and he shared time with Montgomery. You know, it wasn't just as if he was 100, you know, like the sole focus back. I mean, he obviously gets the most touches, but Montgomery has a lot as well. And that's why they call him Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Just like me and you.
Thank you. I like it.
I'm Knuckles.
When Monty got hurt at the end of the year, Gibbs did some amazing things. All right, Knuckles, what about that play?
That's like stick. I was just saying because, you know, my drawing days with boys.
And so after I write it, as you can see, I pretty much read it out loud and so that I can remember the information and it can come to mind. So this one is Chapter 1, Insurance 101, the Commissioner of Insurance. Commissioner of Insurance is the word or the term. The commissioner's powers are stated in the insurance code as a commissioner can enforce insurance rules and law, issue subpoenas, hold hearings, administer oaths, take testimony, assess and enforce penalties, sets continuing education requirements, administer the workers' compensation system, approve producer licenses and insure certificate of authority, approve insurance policy and endorsement forms. The commissioner cannot make insurance law or any law, prosecute non-insurance related crimes, not a public prosecutor, sentence you to jail or prison. Yeah. Then I read the next one that I've created. So this one is about the Commissioner of Insurance as well. Is appointed by the governor to be the Department of Insurance Chief, Executive, and Administrative Officer. The Commissioner of Insurance and Insure, the District Attorney, and legal entities such as the local police or FBI can investigate and request information about fraudulent claims. The insured cannot request information about fraudulent claims. Okay, so this one looks like a general definition. A claim dispute resolution method used to settle a question about the amount of the claim payout. An example, an insurer and insured cannot agree on the amount of a loss to damaged property. Either the insured or the insurer can request an appraisal. Cut this down. Either the insured or the insurer can request an appraisal. Each party selects its own appraiser, and the appraiser selects an umpire, and any two agreeing makes it final. This is an appraisal. A claim dispute resolution method designed to settle a question of coverage provided for a loss. An example, an insurer and insured cannot agree on the definition of a coverage or peril. Either the insured or the insurer can request. A neutral third party will hear each side and decide about the coverage. The decision is legally binding. This is arbitration. A policy form used to revise coverage and enforce property or casualty policy endorsements, which can be changed. This is a document by an insurance company or broker that is used to verify the existence of insurance coverage under specific conditions granted to listed individuals. Typically, the document lists the effective date of the policy, the type of insurance coverage purchased, the types and dollar amount of the applicable liability. This document is given to other people to approve insurance is and placed at any time during the policy period. Certificate of insurance. This is a temporary legal agreement showing that certain amounts of coverage are enforced at certain limits. Can be written or verbal, typically shows the insured the limits of insurance, but does not always show the premium amount. Effectiveness terminates upon policy issuance. This document is given to the insured to prove insurance is in place at issuance. It shows coverage date and coverage amount. Binding or binder. Non-removal. No. The discontinuation of a policy at the expiration date of the existing policy. A renewed policy for another period is not sent to the insured. Non-renewal. This is the discontinuation of a policy prior to the expiration date of the policy. Cancellation. Exposure to the same harmful conditions over a period of time leading to a loss. A leak in sink rots the cabinets. Occurrence is an unplanned and unforeseen event that occurs suddenly and from which damage results. Accident. Principle that requires the insured to suffer financially in the event of a loss to obtain insurance and collect claim payment. And property and casualty must exist at the time of the loss. Example, it must be your home that burned down, or a dog that is rehomed bites somebody under the new care. The original owner cannot be held accountable. Insurable interest. The process of determining if a risk is acceptable to the insurer or not, what limits will be issued, and at what premium rate. This process classifies a risk for the insurer. Underwriting. This principle states that the insurer will be restored by the same financial conditions as before the loss. The insurer cannot profit from an insurance payout. This considers depreciation. Principle of indemnity. A person or business added by endorsement by their interest in the policy. In property insurance, this could be a mortgagee or lien holder. In liability insurance, this could be a party to hold harmless agreement. Additional insured. And the reason why I know this is additional insured is because in the beginning, it states a person or business added by endorsement for their interest in the policy. So the term added helps me remember that this definition is for additional insured. The person or business whose name appears first in the policy. Keyword first. I already know which one this is. In commercial lines, this entity has all rights and certain responsibilities. First named insured. Keyword first. The business or business indicated on the policy. The person or business indicated on the policy. In property insurance, this should be the owner of the property. This person receives the broadest coverage of all persons listed in the policy. Named insured. The person who bought insurance or client insured always. The insurance company or carrier who provides the insurance, the insurer. There you go. And I go on to the next one. So that's pretty much how I study.